The reason you're struggling to coming up with cool shapes while some artists are out there dropping insane design is not because they are smarter than you. It's about how they approach their model with intention and with practice. My name is Jack and I create content focused on hard surface modeling. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to create more interesting shape with a simple training plan. There are 3 core methods that will help you to break out the mediocre design. And the number one starts with understanding the language of shapes. In Blender, the most commonly used shapes are cube, cylinder, and sphere. But if you ask me, which one gives you the most control when it comes to shaping and modeling, it's definitely the cube, right? No doubt about it. Here's why. Compared to the other two, the cube is way easier to manipulate into different forms. Let's say you want to scale it along one specific axis. You can instantly turn it into a rectangle or reasonable shape. No big deal. But try doing that with a sphere or a cylinder and things start to fall apart. The shape gets weird, deformed, and pretty much lost its meaning. That is why the cube is often the best starting point when you want full control over your design. With that being said, let me show you a few different ways to turn a simple cube into something visually interesting. The kind of stuff that will make you go, oh, I gotta try this in my Blender right now. Alright, so select the cube and go to face mode. I'm gonna select one face and press X and extend the size a bit. Now, let's try adding a loop cut. I'll select these 2 edges and also these 2, then press Ctrl plus B to bevel. I've scrolled my mouse wheel all the way to down. That's a nice chamfer. So yeah, it's a simple block out. I don't even exactly know what I'm modeling here, but I just want to show you this is one way to create a shape like this. Before we build the edge loop, I like to move the vertex to the left side so it doesn't get affected by the bevel. Then just mirror the changes to the other side. Now I'm gonna select this edge loop and run a nice bevel. Yeah, like this. Then select these 2 edges and bevel them as well. This kind of make the shape looks unpredictable. Like someone might look at this at first, they think, how the hell did they even make that? I could definitely add more detail to make it look more interesting, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna leave it here and show you a few other ways to design. Alright, let's move on and add another cube. This time, we are going with a totally different approach. By the way, I'm not prepared for this. I'm just creating whatever pops in my head. It might look like I have a solid plan, but honestly, my brain is kind of a blank right now. Let me see. What can we do here? Let's pull the top face upward. Okay. It looks kind of a weird, but let's just see where it goes. I'll add a loop cut, then press Z to move the edge up, somewhere around here. I don't know. It looks messy right now. Let's try rotating the edge on the y-axis. Still feel uneven, so I'm gonna grab one of the edge and move it along X. Much better. Now I'll select those loop cuts and press GG to slide the edges. Maybe lift them up slightly. And now I'll run a bevel to bring it up a bit of curvature. What the fuck? It kinda looks silly, but you know what? It's a great practice. Let me go ahead and add a chamfer. Yeah, this minimal level looks good. Not too much. Now, I'm going to insert the face, then hit Alt plus E to extrude it along normal, then press S to scale it down. Maybe we'll run a quick bevel here to finish off the design. Alright, that's a weird one, but whatever. Let's check out the last design using a cube. Alright, let's add a cube, scale it up on the Z and Y-axis, zoom it a bit and move it up. Apply the scale and jump into edit mode. I'm gonna select this edge and run a bevel. Just remove the segments. Yep, this looks cool. I'll chamfer the edge. Okay, not too crazy, but yeah, this works. Now let me pick these 2 edges and run a bevel. I'll add more segments to give it a smoother finish. Then I'll select these 2 edges and do the same. This one actually turns out good. I wasn't expecting that. Select these 2 edges and bevel them too. Yeah, that's more interesting. Now I'll select this face, insert a bit, extrude along normals, and insert again, just to add a little gap. Then extrude once more. Run a bevel here, or maybe a chamfer looks better. Now I'll apply a shade smooth. Oh, that looks weird. Apply auto smooth. There we go. Nice design. It's kinda giving me a rear grip of a pistol vibe. I might even add a chamfer across the surface to make it visually more interesting. So let's select all the edges. Alt plus click works, but sometimes it's buggy. So if it doesn't work, just Control plus click to select all the edges. Once you've got all those edges selected, run a subtle chamfer. Just a bit. It will give you a sweet highlight and surface breakout. And that's pretty much it for this shape. But you could keep going, adding more details, refine it, whatever you want. If you are trying to turn basic cubes into industrial or sci-fi model, just start messing around. It's gonna look blocky and awkward at first, but who cares? Who cares, brother? You're not going to show this to anyone. Just build whatever shape you like. Alright. The second way to make your shapes more interesting is by tweaking the design. What do I mean by that? You're not actually tweaking the basic shape too much. You're just making it look like a complex design. Here's the thing. The reason your model might look cool from one angle but straight up suck from the other is because you don't understand the effect of component detail. But don't worry, it's actually easy to get. Take a look at these two models. Which one looks better and why? The answer is simple. It's the object I added across the model that show up in the front view. Those little cylinders, cubes, and surface detailing, they add a compounding effect that makes the whole shape feel more complex and designed. Let's say you are modeling a spaceship. Instead of stressing about sculpting the perfect body shape, just start adding vents, panels, doors, heavy machine gun, whatever fits the theme. This element transforms your design without changing the base too much. I've seen a lot of orders to keep the main shape really simple, but they trick the viewers by layering details in a smart way. And the result? The model looks like it came from a AAA sci-fi film. The third way is what I call fixing your problem. Look, everyone hits this wall. You're working on something, things are going fine, and boom, you get stuck. You don't know what to add, where to go, or worst of all, you just want to quit the design. First thing you need to understand, this happens to everyone, even me. I was stuck just yesterday while working on my next project. The reason only I got through it, I've been stuck like that over 100 times. I know how it feels and I know how to push through. So here's a simple training plan I made for you to break out the stuck zone and start designing way more creative than you think you are capable of. Step 1. Open Blender. Do the first method we talked about earlier. Just practice making different shapes. Take a cylinder, a cube, whatever, and transform it into something new. If you're watching this at night, start tomorrow. Or better, if you got time right now, start doing right now. Now listen, after 2 to 3 days, it's gonna get boring. You feel like you've done everything your brain can come up with. That's normal. Step 2. Create an account on ArtStation. If you already have one, perfect. Now scroll through and find 5 artwork that inspired you. Download those references. Then pick one design per day and just trying to block out it. Don't go crazy with full detail. Just study the shape language, how the artist laid their things out. It's all about understanding the structure and flow. Follow this for 4 days. One artwork, one block out each day. By the end of the 7 days, your design sense will level up. Guaranteed. This is a proven plan by Jack. Try it, and once you start seeing results, hop into my Discord server and share what you made. I want to see your progress. So yeah, that's everything that really helped me back when I was struggling as a beginner. I hope these tips help you leveling up your skill too. I don't want to overload you with too much info and make things confusing. Just focus on these 3 methods. That's it. And if it still doesn't click, no worries. Rewatch the video. Take your time with it. Let it sink in. Now go practice, and yeah, I'll catch you next week.